Hey guys, Ningen here, bringing you another Dragon Ball Z Dokkan Battle video, and today we're going to be showing off the power of the LR Vegito and the new and improved Potara team. So one of the big differences between the Potara and the Fusion team is I feel the optimal build for this team doesn't actually include the previous leader, which is Kefla. None of the other units on the team that you really want to be using share a lot of key links with her. So she doesn't make it onto the best version of this team, in my opinion. So there you go. So we started off with one of our main rotations already, which is the LR Black and Zamasu and the STR Rose. Two incredibly powerful units. The STR Rose is still probably one of the better TURs in the game, just all round because of all the things that he does. So being on a team with a 170% attack boost leader, he is going to deal out a ridiculous amount of damage. This team has over 500,000 HP as well, which is insane. My LR Vegito doesn't even, I don't think I've even put any orbs into him yet. But yeah, there goes Rose critting for over 3 million. The friend that I managed to find is actually has a dupe, which makes up for the fact that unfortunately my LR Vegito is not actually super attack 20. He's only super attack 11, I think, because as much as I obviously do like the unit, it is incredibly powerful. I prefer the Fusion team and the LR Gogeta, and I didn't have a huge abundance of Kais. So I got the LR Vegito up to Super Attack 11, and then over the next couple of weeks, as we get the 3 sets of Potara wishes, I'll end up getting 9 Intelligence Grand Kais out of those. So that will get him to Super Attack 20. Because I don't really have any other intelligence units that I'll want to use them on. And other than doing some showcases and some videos, I probably won't use this team that much, because I'm a huge fan of the Fusion team. The showcase for that will be coming tomorrow. And we'll be taking on Boss Rush 5. It's nice to have some different Boss Rush events now to take on, rather than doing that same one over and over again. So we're doing the 4 today and the 5 tomorrow. So let's do that for the Legendary Power Link, why not? And then you can get those for your 18 key, and you can get those for your 18 key. So as you can see, this team is incredibly powerful. Taking a type disadvantage super attack, and we're still not taking a huge amount of damage. So the goal for this video, and again tomorrow, will be to try and get a transformation, even if we have to play a little bit dangerously. Maybe take some attacks that we wouldn't normally. Maybe use some items strategically to take less damage without having to heal. This team could easily no items this entire boss rush, but I want to try and get the transformation at least once, so we will see what we can do. So Spirit Bomb from Goku, 1.6 mil, taking out Hellfighter 17. So here we go. As much as it pains me to fight against the man Super Lobster 17 himself, it is nice that he is on the boss rush. So let's see, so I can get 2 rainbow orbs if we do that. And then Vegito, actually let's just keep him with his 12 keys so he can get that defensive raise. And then AGL Super Vegeta. I bought the AGL one just because mine is rainbow, whereas my physical one only has 1 dupe and not a huge amount of orbs into him. So I feel like the AGL one will work out a little bit better on this build of the team. I might do some more summons on the Vegito banner at some point and see if we can get some more dupes for the physical one, but first of all, my first priority, which I will probably stream sometime soon, is to go for a dupe for the LR Gogeta. So that will be next before we go back to any Vegito banner summons. So most of these units have physical based super attacks, so we're probably not going to wear the barrier down too quickly, but as you can see, we are not really having any trouble. So then of course we've got the Tech base form Vegito on the team for that support passive. Grab those. Grab those. See, I think even, yeah, the Vegito is the only unit on this rotation that actually has a key-based super attack. But we're not going to give it to him because we're going to put all of those purple orbs there ready for the LR Vegito on the next turn. I didn't even check the rotations. Hopefully I actually am using the friend one as the main rotation one and not mine. If not, we will correct that shortly. So the LRs are taking super attack, which is perfect. Type advantage, and the fact they are fairly tanky anyway. So 5,000 damage. I think we can take 5,000 damage out of our 500,000 health pool. So no crit from Rose, sadly, though, so not a huge amount of damage from him. And, well, there you go. If I didn't have the friend one as the main rotation one, I do now. So, let's get a nice full 24 key super for them. We've built up Vegito's defense a little bit, so let's go for his 18 key as well. And then you guys can just grab those. So, let's see, what can they do here? They do have a key-based super attack, I believe, but not a huge amount of damage though. But that is, I guess, what Super 17 is for in this fight with his barrier. But not a good judge of damage this particular event. Yeah, LR Vegito Blue's defense so high, just double digits from a type advantage attack. So take out Super 17 without even breaking his barrier, and we can move on to the next one. So yeah, I don't know, I wonder if any one of these fights is particularly better for trying to force the transformation. Gogeta obviously hits quite hard. The fact that Janemba can dodge a lot might actually be beneficial to us, but we'll have to see. Let's put you in the middle so we can definitely get your 18 key super attack. Just grab that, I guess. Get that for you, and then that for you. I mean, it's only the first phase, so I'm not going to have too much trouble taking these guys out here. Not taking a huge amount of damage from the super attack either, so let's see. Maybe we can try and force the transformation in this event. We'll see what we can do. Obviously, the problem is this is the most optimal version of this team that I can run, I feel, which is pretty damn powerful. So we might not even be able to force it, because losing the 50% of your health is actually the harder part than making it last 6 turns, which is also difficult because, as you can see, we are pretty much like one phasing everyone. So, and we're going to get the Dokkan attack with the LRs. Well, this is the friend one, so they can crit. So let's see if we can get lucky here. We're basically on full health anyway, so the heal from the Dokkan attack isn't going to make much difference with our attempts to try and force the transformation. So I just don't feel, honestly, this team more so than the Fusion team, I don't know if we can, because everybody on this team tanks fairly well, as well as hitting hard, whereas the Fusion team has quite a few units like the Super Saiyan 3 Gotenks who can't tank particularly well, so will get hit nice and hard from certain basic attacks, which will obviously help you getting towards that 50% HP restriction. But obviously we also have the LR Black and Zamasu that heal, so yeah, it's I don't know if we can actually get the transformation at all on this team, but Super Battle Road is definitely the place for that. These units will absolutely crush Super Battle Road. If you take double LR leaders, as many units as you can that fit into the category, and then just other int units, because they do have that secondary leader skill for the 90%. So units like the int Gogeta, obviously not getting his full leader skill as if you were running him as the leader, but he's such a good unit anyway that he'll still be beneficial for that team. So here we go, on to Gogeta himself. And like I said, I think we've one phased everything, so this is only like, this is still literally like the 4th turn. Okay, so give you those. Let's keep the defensive based one for you, and then you can grab those. Yeah, we're still at full health, so unless Gogeta super attacks maybe the base form Vegito, we are not going to take much damage in the next couple of turns. All of these units tank incredibly well on this rotation, so yeah, crit from LR Vegito Blue, and then we're going to have the Super Vegito attack, and unless he super attacks we're going to get a counter as well, so I think we potentially are just going to one turn Gogeta as well, or maybe not. No crit counter, so yeah. He's basically dead, but yeah, that is ridiculous. So yeah, there's no way we can stall this out and get the transformation, so we'll just go all in here. And then even with the type disadvantage, I think the LRs with their 18 key here will take him out. Yeah, just over half a mil without a crit with type disadvantage, so they take out Gogeta. So I guess really the only thing we can hope for is that Janemba dodges enough that the fight drags on and we can actually get to half health. I guess if you really want to try and force the transformation, maybe bringing the LR Black and Zamasu is not a good idea. But I wanted to show off the most optimal rotation, the most optimal build of this team, and see how quickly we could just get through this entire thing. So it's definitely worth bringing him on the team because of that. It just makes it very difficult to get the transformation. Because obviously if you're building the most optimal team, the idea is that you want to beat the event as easily and quickly as possible. And unfortunately with the LR Vegito and the Potara team, that is usually going to mean that you're never going to see him transform into Vegito. But I guess that is not the worst thing, because the reason is just because the team is so powerful, so I guess that's okay. Having over 500,000 HP on a team that is not all LRs is pretty crazy. I mean, I guess this team is half LRs, so that kind of explains it. The Black and Zamasu hitting for over 1 million without having received any of their attack buff passive at that point, so yeah, this team is just nuts. It just steamrolls everything. Janemba apparently deciding today that he doesn't want to dodge, so we're still only 2 turns in. I mean, let's see. Okay, so let's not super attack with the LRs. Let's put the brakes on and see what we can do. So 1 key for you, and then 1 for you, so no super attack for you. Because this is turn 3, right? So, of course, the LRs are not going to take any damage. And then Vegito Blue's probably not going to take any damage. And then LR Black and Zamasu are going to heal us back to full health. So, I definitely want Janemba to super attack and dodge more. So, of course, he dodges the only one that was basically going to deal no damage to him. So let's see. I guess we could always fix our rotations later and just get the LR off the rotation here. But I don't know if that's even going to help that much, because we can't stop either of them from super attacking. Let's try and not get huge amounts of key with them. Get their 12 key super. So we're just going to try and stall as much as we can. He's super attacking the LRs, so they'll take a little bit of damage, but not a huge amount. When you've got 500,000 HP, 76,000 is not the hugest amount. And he didn't dodge Rosé, so now he's dead. Okay, so We're on to STR Janemba. We've got no physical units on the team. So, let's see. So we don't want Super Vegito getting tons of counters. So let's put him at the back. We'll split. Oh yeah, we'll split them up. Although we can't get no super attack with Vegito Blue. But we can get no super attack with the LR. And we can get no super attack with Super Vegito. So we're going to try. We're going to delay things a little bit, but see if we can at least get the... So no dodge. Okay, Janemba. Ugh. Yeah, the team is just too powerful. We're trying not to beat him, and we're beating him because he's just not dodging. So who's he super attacking here? Okay, super attacking the LR, of course. So still not below half health. No dodge yet again. Additional attack, no dodge. Is he going to dodge the counter attack? Yes. Okay, good. But his health is so low that it's just not. Is it even going to matter at this point? Because Rose shares prepared for battle with them, so yeah, there's nowhere we can put Rose that he's not going to get a super attack. So yeah, we don't want to super with the LRs more than we don't want to super with Vegito, so let's do this. But then again, like I say, even we can't not super with Rose, so basically unless Janemba dodges Rose, he's going to die this turn. He didn't dodge the LR. I mean, I guess it doesn't matter too much if he dodges Vegito or not. Oh. Come on, Janemba, what are you doing? Supposed to be the dodging. There we go. That's what we need to see. But then, of course, Rose, being such a good unit, taking barely any damage. Hopefully this super attack will actually deal a decent amount of damage to him. Yes, there we go. Vegeta, put this on your ear. And there he is. The man himself, who we're probably not going to get to see do very much, because if we don't put him in that first slot, someone else is going to kill him. He's probably going to kill him with his super attack, which unfortunately we can't, because of the field of orbs, we're not even going to be able to get the 18 key super, which is annoying. But let's be fair, he's probably going to kill him with the counter unless he dodges. So we at least got to see the transformation, but as you can see, it took a huge amount of work just to even get it in the first place. But so he dodged the counter attack, didn't dodge the Big Bang attack, which crits for 2 million damage on his 12 key super. So there you go. That is the ridiculous power of LR Vegito once he transforms. It took some doing, but at least we managed to get the transformation. And now we'll have to try and fix our rotations and smash through this last part. So let's put you there. Actually, no, let's do that, because we can get the... That's it, there you go. So grab all of those. Wow, wow, the mythical 5 rainbow orbs rosation. Very, very rare and hard to get, but there it is. That's the kind of layout of orbs that Tech Angel Goku would love to see. But I think honestly that's the first time I can remember getting that. So see, AGL Super Vegito is still an absolute beast, especially on this team with the 170% attack boost. So the LR's easily going to finish off Goten here. Yeah, just shy of 2 million damage. Right, so I think, yeah, the LR Black and Zamasu are on the next rotation, so we'll get rid of you. Yeah, that works out better for their attack. So we'll do that. And then we got, we want all of these rainbow orbs really, and then that for you. Dokkan attack with LR Vegito Blue, so he will probably take him out here. Let's find out. I've got the friend LR up next who can crit as well, so I have a feeling that this is just going to be yet another one phase, because this is the phase before the countdown, so he doesn't have his ridiculous defensive passive. So let's see, Vegito Sword, 2.3 million damage, takes him out. So this is the one where we'll get stalled a little bit, just because the yeah, they share the same key links. So let's do, because we want to keep the LRs on this rotation, so let's do this, because we can get the counter attacks from Super Vegito. He doesn't need to get his super attack. Get the 18 key with you, and then so yeah, it works out better to do that because of the rainbow orb at the end. So yeah, obviously Super Saiyan 3 Gotenks now has that crazy defensive passive, so we've just got to get through 2 rotations for him to then transform. Let's see what the LRs can do. Yeah, no one really does a particularly good amount of damage to him unless you're using the special, it's either Super Buu units or Piccolo units will bypass his defensive passive, so these guys not going to do too much. Still tanking for double digits from him though, even with the type disadvantage, so that is pretty good. So we got our main rotation back now. We'll stick on the 12 key super for you just for that defensive boost. And then the field's going to change anyway, so we might as well grab all of those and give base form Vegito a super attack as well. So yeah, this video going on a little bit longer than maybe anticipated, but we did at least manage to force the transformation, even though we didn't get to see his full potential once transformed, because Janemba decided not to dodge as much as he normally does when I play that event, so at least we got to see it. That was one of the main goals for this video, and I think we still haven't used any items, even though we tried to force ourselves below 50% HP. So it's going to transform into the AGL Super Saiyan Gotenks, which is a huge mistake now that we have the LR Black and Zamasu and STR Rose rotation, so he is going to be getting pretty wrecked in this phase, I think, because the LRs are going to tank his attacks pretty well, including the super attack. Shouldn't do too much damage. Yeah, 15,000. I think we can take that with the HP pool that we have. So 18 key super from the LRs, type advantage, yeah, 1.6 mil. Rose will take him out for definite if he crits. If he doesn't crit, maybe not, because of the type disadvantage, but okay, well, there you go. Crit for just over a mil, takes out Gotenks, and we can move on to Super Saiyan 3 Broly. I guess he could cause an issue or two, considering we don't have the Super Saiyan 3 link, but most of the units on the team can crit. The LRs obviously have type advantage, but I'm assuming it's still not going to be too much of an issue. So I'll give you those, give you all of those, and then they might as well just grab them. So let's see what the friend LR can do. If they get a crit, they'll take him out, but otherwise I'm not sure, just due to the type disadvantage. Oh well, okay. So they're just gonna crit for 2.5 million. So okay, I guess we'll just go on to Super Saiyan Broly now then. Let's see if we can one-shot Paragus with STR Rose. And we even get a super attack for Vegito as well. Yeah, good thing we did actually attack him. I didn't even double check, but I'm pretty sure it always starts on Paragus. So it didn't quite take him out. He's got a sliver of health, yeah. Can barely even see it there at the top, but he did barely any damage even with his super attack. So the LRs are going to come in for some full-on 18 key overkill. Take him out. So we go on to the legendary Super Saiyan 3 Broly. Okay. They have a higher. Yeah, so the LR, they get more attack in the middle, so let's do that. We can grab those. And you guys can get all of those rainbows. And there we go. So I think he has... Does he have his Super Saiyan 3 Link ability once you get to this stage, or is it just the Super Saiyan 3 one? I mean, Vegito Blue didn't hit as hard as we would normally expect him to, so maybe he has it already. 379 damage from his super attack, that is ridiculous. Can the LRs crit through again? No, so 409,000 is still not bad against him with the defense that he has and no crit type disadvantage. Still taking double digits on the way back as well. Yeah, so, okay, so he does have it, because Super Vegito didn't crit and basically did no damage, so, okay. Let's put you there. Give you all those. We're getting some good key rotations here. It's another nice, easily cleared 18 key super for the LR. So we shouldn't have too much trouble even with his passive, because a lot of these units, like the Rose, can lower defense, which helps you damage through Broly's barrier. So we won't have too much trouble. And the LRs, of course, the Gogeta and the Goku and Vegeta have type advantage over Super Saiyan 3 Broly, so we should be fine. But you can see there, even LR Black and Zamasu, without getting a crit, without having his defense lowered as much. Same with the LRs there. They don't lower defense, so unless they crit, they won't damage through his barrier. So let's go for those for you. Those for you, and those for you. But on the plus side, even with the units that can't damage through his barrier, we're not really taking much damage. So yeah, LR double digits this time from Broly's super attack. And then 1 million damage with the Vegito sword with no crit takes him out. So Broly transforming to Super Saiyan 3. We don't have any of our... Don't have either of our LRs on this one, so let's go for those. And those. And then we can get those. So those orange ones on the left lined up quite nicely for the LR Vegito to pick up next turn. Still some decent damage from the LRs this time around. Got to just try and damage our way through. So yeah, his defense obviously not lowered quite enough. So just got to keep trying to damage our way through his barrier. Obviously crits bypass the barrier. Additional super attack from Super Vegito. So he wants a second attempt at that crit. There we go. So it deals 1 million damage. Crit counter as well for another 800,000. So in that one phase, we still pretty much took him out, considering we've got no Super Saiyan 3 units. That is still very impressive. 2 rainbow orbs at the top there, so we get the 18 key. Let's go for the 18 key with you as well. No good key for our LR, but that's fine. And he's going for the super attack on the LR, which is perfect, because we have type advantage. Yeah, 42,000, that's perfectly fine. Still taking double digits from normal attacks. So let's see if they can actually finish him off here. There you go, no crit needed, 1.5 million damage. So the LR, Goku and Vegeta taking out Super Saiyan 3 Broly. And we complete the boss rush. Let me just double check. Yeah, no items. So even with deliberately trying to get under 50% health so we could transform, we didn't use any items and absolutely crushed the boss rush. So let me know what you guys think, what you think of the team. If you managed to pull LR, Vegito or Gogeta, let me know how you're running your teams. If you pulled both of them, let me know which one is your favourite. I look forward to hearing from you guys down below in the comments. So that's going to be it for this one, guys. This has been the Masked Ningen. If you liked what you saw, please leave a like and subscribe for more regular Dokkan Battle content. You can follow me on Twitter or Instagram at the Masked Ningen, or join the Discord. The link is in the description. And I will see you all again soon. Have a good one.